I saw a movie. You're not going to believe this movie exists. I saw a movie called It's a Wonderful Knife. It's a Wonderful Knife also opened in theaters along with The Marvels. Maybe unfortunate that it opened on a weekend of this movie, which is going to dominate the box office. I mean, that's just a fact. It's the biggest movie opening this weekend. But It's a Wonderful Knife is a horror film, as it is implied. It is a retelling of the story of It's a Wonderful Life. And it's sort of mixed with horror. So imagine if someone combined a, slasher film like Halloween with It's a Wonderful Life. That's what this is. Not unlike the film Totally Awesome, which is actually currently on Amazon, which is a mashup of a Halloween-like slasher film with Back to the Future. So it's about a small town, and there's this kind of evil developer, and the evil developer is played by, I actually really like this guy. Believe it or not, I really like Justin Long. He was really good in Barbarian. Justin Long has, I like him as a character actor. He plays a character called Henry Waters, and he is the evil building developer in this town. A young girl named Winnie Carruthers basically discovers that he is the killer. In the beginning of the film, discovers that Henry Waters is the killer, but what it does is, by discovering that he's the killer, it disrupts her entire life. Her entire life unravels, and she wishes she was never born. So she ends up in another universe where she was never born, but the serial killer, played by Justin Long, goes basically on a rampage, killing a ton of people instead of the one person. How does this tie into everything we're talking about? There was a recent episode of South Park, the Panderverse, in which Kathleen Kennedy, or a Kathleen Kennedy variant, basically says, put a chick in it and make it gay. Well, guess what? I saw that film. It's called It's a Wonderful Knife. The lead character's gay, and she's gay and lame in the film. There have been other attempts to redo It's a Wonderful Night. It's a Wonderful Life. It's not the first time it's been remade. It's the first time It's a Wonderful Life has kind of been retold in the form of a horror film. But this is literally what was on South Park a couple weeks ago. Put a chick in it, make it gay and lame. That's It's a Wonderful Knife. It is a completely forgettable horror film. It wants to be clever and it isn't. The better version of this is Totally Awesome. I think that one is at least it's more entertaining, and it's clever. This is none of that. It's not clever. It's not entertaining, but it is exactly. First of all, it's hilarious that this movie is being released right after that South Park episode, because it is put a chick in it, make her gay and lame. That's what this movie did. It's not clever at all. The best thing in the movie is Justin Long. And because I like when Justin Long feels comfortable playing an asshole. He did that really well in Barbarian. But avoid this movie at all costs. It's just god awful. It's terrible. A 1 out of 10. So I don't even know if we have
before comments get clipped here. Certainly her being gay is vital and pivotal to the entire movie.
Has nothing to do. It's irrelevant, and she just is gay. And not the
no. There has to be, her being gay has to influence the way the story plays out and the way she ultimately gets to the killer.
Doesn't matter.
It must, or why throw it in there?
Let's okay. All I can say is this: avoid this movie like the plague. 1 out of 10. This movie did exactly what Kathleen Kennedy was talking about in that Panderverse episode of South Park. You just saw it. There it is. Don't go see It's a Wonderful Knife.